This is Wicked Rhody, a wicked good podcast about Rhode Island events and life. Hello and welcome. My name's Mary Larson.
And I'm Ben DeCastro, and welcome into officially spring.
Yay, we made it.
We did. I had this slight thought a couple days ago. I said, gee, I should really pull up the Barry Manilow. Looks like we made it. But yes. Sure enough, as sure as the crocuses are starting to blossom and bloom, yeah, we got more snow coming.
It's just part of being in New England.
It really is. And so it is what it is when it comes to the weather. But the other surefire sign that spring is here is the roadside farm stands are coming back to life.
Okay, coming back to life, but with what items since it's been the dead of winter?
Well, a lot of them have the produce, and they get the produce from different vendors than your major big box stores.
Okay.
So, their vegetables and their fruit selection tends to vary a bit.
Yes.
I think you get a better selection there.
Mm-hmm.
And also the Easter lilies.
Oh, yeah.
So you start to have some flowers.
Yeah.
And other small plants. And if you want to start like inside gardens and stuff, you have all those options there. And a lot of these shops, like my dad's place, DeCastro Farms in Portsmouth or Johnson's Roadside Market, you can get good seeds there for growing your own garden.
Oh, great.
So some people will just go to a big box store and say, oh, seeds. And that's fine.
Yes.
But if you want to get flowers or, seeds that you can ask questions and get a solid answer, not ask somebody who is also a plumber.
Smart move.
Just saying.
Yes.
So those they're all starting to open up. Johnson's Roadside Market in Swansea, they opened up yesterday. And my dad's place opens up next Tuesday.
Fantastic!
So we're all ready to go there. I'm looking forward to it and posting up more stuff on their Facebook page.
So is this someone? I have a brown thumb, not even a green thumb. Is this something that I can go and I can speak to them? Good point.
Rats don't even have opposing thumbs. That's why they can't open doorknobs.
Thank goodness, right? But I could go and I could ask questions because they know about these seeds. They know about what it takes. And if I were to go and say, this is what I want to do with my backyard or have an in-home herb garden or something, they would be able to walk me through it.
Oh, totally. Okay. Totally. And there's a lot of these places, there's Phantom Farms over here with Confrida Farms.
Yep.
A lot of these different places, they all start to come back to life this week and next week. So that's the hope, ladies and gentlemen. If you're getting a little bogged down by all the white stuff falling from the sky, that's the hope there. But aside from that, what else is going on for you? What's new in your world? I mean, you're all over the place with Minute with Mary.
Yes, I am. Keeping up with that business.
Which I've got some exciting news, which I'll tell you a little later about a recent Minute with Mary you did, which ties in perfectly. You may have to use more sound effects there, but what else is going on?
Just still playing in the snow.
Yeah.
I know that most people hate the snow by now, but March snow is my favorite because it comes down fast, furious. It's snowball and snowman snow, and yet it melts the next day or two. So I'm doing that and gearing up for Easter. This is the first year that I realize, my kids are old enough and I need to go on Pinterest or figure out something to do for Easter that makes it magical and whimsical, yet not overboard. I'm one of those more minimalistic moms.
Right.
I mean, I basically need to go buy a Easter basket. I don't have one yet.
Okay.
So that's the plan for me in the next couple of weeks is to start zhuzhing for Easter.
I was just looking through the notes here. I didn't see anything where we have any basket making classes or basket weaving. So if you know of a class, you can certainly send that in to us via Facebook or the website there. But if you're sitting back listening while you're driving, well, hopefully you're not just sitting back while you're driving. You're actively paying attention to the road, working, or just getting errands done. Relax and enjoy the episode. And if you hear something that piques your interest, we'll have all the links and info for you in our show notes on the website, wickedroadypodcast.com.
So, Ben, what is your wicked interesting pick for this week?
Well, it is time to have the Paw Sox also help us along into the springtime, and they are opening their Taste of Spring open house this Saturday, March 24th from noon to 2 p.m. at McCoy Stadium.
A Taste of Spring at McCoy.
A Taste of Spring, literally, because they'll have free hot dogs, hamburgers, french fries, chicken tenders, and you can check it out. You can check out the batting cage, the dugouts, the ballpark tours. You can actually see the clubhouses where the Paw Sox and the visitors.
Oh, very cool.
Like the locker room, they call it a clubhouse in baseball world. Former Pawtucket Red Sox and Boston Red Sox star Oil Can Boyd, Dennis Oil Can Boyd, will be there, and he will be signing autographs and all sorts of stuff. You'll get to see the Hall of History. People don't realize that there's a Hall of History underneath McCoy Stadium. Not literally underneath it, but where the seats are in the hall that goes around. So if you've sat in one of the VIP suites or the
covered seats,
the box seats down underneath, you will have walked through this hall and you'll see all the memorabilia from way back when the Paw Sox started many years ago. All the memorabilia is on the wall. Every a copy of every program.
Wow.
You know, the game day program. And it's all there. So that's going to be happening from noon to 2. And the reason why I mentioned beforehand when we started the tie-in, you recently did Harry Potter makeup?
Yes, I did.
On
for
the eyes?
Gryffindor. Yes, I
Well,
did.
get ready, because one of the first theme nights for Paw Sox fireworks is Harry Potter.
Wait a second.
Yes, you need to go online and get those tickets. Lock them in. I think you and Blake should probably just take over the entire, PA.
Yes.
My duties that night.
So the game happens, and then after the game, it's fireworks set to the music of Harry Potter.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
It's mind-blowing.
It is.
So there you go.
Whip out those wands and robes and you're good to go.
Well, you could just use a bat. You can buy one of the mini bats from the pro shop. So check that out. That's happening on Saturday, March 24th. Not the fireworks for Harry Potter. That's in April.
Yes, but the Taste of Spring where you get free food.
Yes.
And you get to check out the open house of McCoy. That's amazing. Everything's free and you get fed.
Yeah.
Sounds like an event for me.
Hit it up. McCoy Stadium, Saturday, March 24th. So that's our wicked interesting pick of the week. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the wicked fun in the 401.
We talk frequently about the different types of artists and fine artists that they have here in the state with musicians and everything. Believe it or not, there's multiple ballet groups here in Rhode Island, and there's one called the State Ballet of Rhode Island, and they're performing Alice's Adventures in Wonderland at the Park Theater right here in Cranston this weekend. So there's going to be a couple of different performances, and this, of course, is the wonderful tale of Alice going through and visiting the White Rabbit and the Grumpy Caterpillar and the Queen of Hearts and the Cheshire Cat, dancing flamingos. I mean, there's going to be so much there. So this is just a really different experience. They are going to have a couple other events tied into it. So on opening night, there's going to be champagne and a dessert reception, which sounds awesome.
Fancy.
Right? Super fancy. And then on March 24th at noon, they're going to be having a Mad Hatter tea party. And that's really aimed towards kids. So they get to meet and greet with the cast, have tea time snacks, get some souvenirs, even get a backstage tour. So I really love that they're doing this so that it's an event series for all different ages. So you can find out more on our website. But once again, that's going on Friday at 7:30 p.m. And then Saturday, the 24th, the performance is at 1:30. But if you want to do the tea party, that starts at noon.
Wow, that's very fancy. On Saturday, March 24th, 2018, 6 p.m., it's the Light Heroes 4th Annual Charity Hockey Game at Providence College. They're having the Light Foundation will be have a bunch of heroes, police and fire representatives from Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and they will be playing on the ice there at, what is that, Schneider Arena?
Yes, yeah.
They will be taking on the Boston Bruins alumni. So it's a great family event, and it helps raise funds for the Light Foundation, which is a foundation founded by Matt Light, former New England Patriot player, multi-time Super Bowl champion himself. He does this every year, along with a few other events throughout the year. But this is another one that comes down here to Rhode Island, and his foundation is really interesting. They do all these different campouts in Ohio, where he's originally from, and he takes kids from a few different NFL cities throughout the country, or NFL areas. kids get sponsored to go to these camps, and they learn all sorts of leadership skills and really just how to, be a better person as well as learn some basic skills for home. And he's a big avid camper and hunter and everything, so he has a great time with that. It's a great organization. They really have made quite a difference in the lives of a lot of kids. So check that out. That's on Saturday. It's the Light Heroes 4th Annual Charity Hockey Game at the Schneider Arena, Providence College.
Nice.
Saturday, March 24th, 6 p.m. What else we got going on?
Gray Sail Brewing of Rhode Island is going to be having a pint night at the Malted Barley in Westerly. Now, there's 2 different malted barleys. There's one in Providence. There's one in Westerly.
Okay.
And Gray Sail Brewing of Rhode Island, of course, is one of these local breweries. I just love that food has been a huge thing here in the Ocean State for a while. We've been talking about how it's one of the biggest foodie states and cities, Providence being one of the biggest cities in the country for food. And I like that we're really also starting to get more into the brewing and the beers, and we've got the vineyards and everything. So Gray Sail Brewing of Rhode Island, they are just another local group in Westerly. Brewing, of course, is their passion, and the Malted Barley is going to be having their recent brews on tap just to really celebrate this local brewery. And you get to grab a pint and you get to keep the glass. So this is just a great way, if you are into beer, to go check out another local brewery. It's happening Friday night from 7 to 9, and that's at the Malted Barley in Westerly. And they have great food at the Malted Barley, too. So
very fun.
Yeah.
I like it. Hey, on Tuesday, March 27th, that's right, get through the entire weekend. On Tuesday, March 27th at 6:30 p.m., it is Heavenly Gingers 8. It's happening at Twin River Casino. Now, recently I had Frank O'Donnell in the car with me last week. If you haven't seen the episode, check it out. Frank is just local legend for comedy and all things theater. He's been involved with theaters. I don't think there's a theater in the state that he doesn't know the inner workings of, or the back ways of. He's been doing this for a long time, but sadly, 8 years ago, a little over 8 years ago, rather, he lost his daughter in a car accident. And a friend of theirs, a friend of the family's, the Morris family, sadly lost their daughter to ovarian cancer. So these 2 girls, the fiery redheads, as they are referred to, they love to sing, they love to act, and most of all, they love to dance. So this isn't a recital. This isn't just your average run-of-the-mill, hey, let's go watch this. This is a wonderful night of dance, song, fun, and they have awesome raffle and auction prizes there. Some sports experiences, a gift card from Cardi's Furniture. It's all awesome, and all the money goes to raise funds for Jesse's Dream and Carrie Ann O'Donnell Memorial Fund. And what those do is those help kids in our area who are trying to get into, whether it be theater or dance or music classes that just can't afford it. They give scholarships to help those kids continue the performing arts, which is awesome. So they've turned what is really a heart-wrenching tragedy and into something really special, and keeping the passion for performance alive in young people. All ages are welcome to this. It's 6:30. They will be done by 9:30, so it's not too late. Get your homework done early. Adults are $15. Kids 12 and under are just $5. You can get tickets at the door. It's at Twin River Casino. By the way, shout out to Twin River Casino, because they allow the use of their performance space, the staff, all the lights and the tech stuff. They don't charge them a dime for it. So this is a big donation by the guys there at Twin River. Very, very nice. And I've gone to this event before. Bring your wallet, because when you see the raffle and the auction items, word is there is also a Benny's memorabilia package that you're going to want to bid on for sure. Absolutely. Yes. So check that out. Go check it out. It is on Tuesday, March 27th at 6:30 p.m. Heavenly Gingers 8. Here he comes hopping down the trail, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Easter Bunny.
Yay!
He will be visiting Carousel Village at Roger Williams Park Zoo on Saturday and Sunday this weekend, March 24th and 25th. And then next weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Making the rounds.
Yeah, he is all over the place, the 30th and 31st, each day from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And you know the carousel at the zoo.
I love that
at the
carousel
park.
at the park, yeah.
Yeah, but it's part of the zoo now. $5 per child. Can't beat that. You get to meet and hang out with the bunny. You can then enjoy a ride on the carousel, or you can play the day in the fully accessible outdoor Hasbro Boundless Playground.
That playground is bananas. It's so good.
It's really been just developed. Years ago, people may not realize this, but years ago, the carousel actually was, broken down.
Yeah, we couldn't use it.
So they have fixed it up. They fixed it up a while ago, and they've continued to make improvements and just continue every year making new things even more beautiful over there at Roger Williams Park and the Roger Williams Park Zoo. So check that out. It's the Easter Bunny at Carousel Village. And I mean, you'd be hard-pressed not to find an Easter egg hunt at this time, right?
Right. The Easter egg hunts are all up and down the state. I want to let you know. So, of course, the Easter Bunny at Roger Williams Park Zoo is so fun. You get the carousel ride, you get the playground, you get everything there. But if your kids are in the mood to go hunting, there are places to hunt all over the place. And it's happening this weekend. So even though Easter is next weekend,
right,
the hunts are this weekend. So, for example, the Impossible Dream in Warwick, they're going to be having it at 11 a.m. on Saturday. In Westerly, they're going to be having it at about 1 at Wilcox Park downtown in Westerly. Even in Newport at Salve Regina at the Ochre Court, they're going to be having that from 12:30. So I'm telling you, there are Easter egg hunts up and down the state. If you, all you need to do is just Google it, or we're actually going to have the links to some popular Easter egg hunts on our website. But I'm telling you, this is the weekend to go hunting.
If you're just driving down the road and you see a random rabbit hopping around, get out, follow him. He probably will lead you to some eggs.
Yes.
Of course, if that rabbit is on the side of the highway, please exercise safety first.
Yes.
Full disclosure, you're on your own.
Please,
there we
please. Go. Oh, my goodness.
Folks, as we said in the beginning, everything we talked about today can be found on our website, wickedroadypodcast.com.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. We're going to want to see pictures of you and your family and your friends doing these Easter egg hunts, going to these performances and shows. Use the hashtag WickedRhody, and if you're looking to be inspired, search the hashtag WickedRhody on Instagram. I'm going to tell you, there are some phenomenal photographers in this state, whether professional or amateur, and I want to thank you guys for using that hashtag so people can see your work.
No, it's really awesome stuff. And if you are somebody who would like to get into the earbuds of the people listening to this program who have used the hashtag WickedRhody,
there you go.
We have advertising and sponsorship information. Just email us at wickedroadypodcast@gmail.com.
Happy spring, everybody. Spring is sprung. It may still be snowy, but it's sprung. Well, until next time, I'm Mary Larson.
And I'm Ben DeCastro.
And you've been listening to Wicked Rhody. We'll have more for you next Thursday,
when we hopefully do not have to shovel.